Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to do a very quick day makeup with a little bit of color, and it should take you about 10 minutes in real time. So obviously I've done my primer already, and now I'm going to use a BB cream which is from MAC, and you can get these in a tube. Unfortunately MAC discontinued this product, but you can get this in a tube. The tube actually lasts a very long time because it's very concentrated. You don't really need to use a lot, and it's nice for everyday makeup. So I'm using my Avon makeup brush, and I'm just going to apply. I like to use the brush because you get a nice even tone, and you also don't use as much product as you would with a sponge. Sponges tend to absorb more product. You can use your fingers as well. I like to use the brush because it actually makes your application a lot quicker. So remember to blend into the hairline. Around little edges of your nose, under your eyes, and also on your eyes. I find my makeup lasts longer on the eye area if I have foundation around there. And remember always to blend into the neck area. Now with a BB cream, if you feel you need a little bit more cover, then use a little bit of concealer. Especially if someone like me, I have dark circles. I love this Avon concealer because it's easy to use. See, it's like a lipstick, and there's quite a lot of product in there, and it's very concentrated. And obviously this is mine, so it's going straight from here onto the area. It needs a little bit of help. And you can put around the nose area if you feel, where you get those red marks. And then blending, obviously blending is very important. I've got a nice foundation, a concealer brush, okay. And we're gonna just blend. You can use your fingers to get into those little crevices. Right. Okay. So now your foundation is done. You're feeling a little bit more ready for the day. And now the fun part. I'm going to show you, we're literally going to use two colors today. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit of highlighter, and it's my love this palette, okay. And I'm going to be using this creamy highlighter here, if you can see this one, okay. And it goes just under your brow bone. Don't need a hell of a lot. And then never be afraid to use color, because it actually can accentuate your eyes, and it's not as dramatic as you would think. And the color that I'm going to be using is this gorgeous, it's like a burgundy, light burgundy color, okay. So I would call it borderline red, okay. A little bit on the brush, and then you blend it just above your crease, okay. See, the other eye. So just remember, when you've got the tools, it makes the job so much easier. So this is a MAC brush. You can see the shape of the brush. It's designed to make your application that much easier. And you don't have to use such an intense color. Remember, the layers intensify the color. So you can see the colors on the eye, right? Now I'm going to take a nice big brush and I'm going to blend that so it just makes it a little bit easier. Then underneath the eye, same color, nice angled brush. I'm going to take the same color underneath the eye. Pat it on. See? Other eye. And then to make it easier to blend, get one of these little brushes. Okay, this one is just like a tube. And obviously, just makes it easier to blend. You can take your finger. Okay, see the outer parts here? Make sure they're nicely blended so you don't have any lines. See? Just like that. I'm just going to touch up the side here. And just a tip when you're putting your makeup on. Your best lighting is daylight. I've obviously got a little bit of a setup here, but your best light is daylight or in your bathroom. And if you can set yourself up in front of a nice window, then you've got good light. Right, so this is basically what we've done with the eyes. So we're blending nicely. Okay, now if there's any spillage underneath, we're going to take a little brush, see? And I've got a loose powder. It's the Justine loose powder, this one. Not too much product on. Just going to put underneath the eyes, good. Just to clean up a little bit. And then you can take your big powder brush, which is this one. A little bit of powder and just basically set your makeup. And under with your BB cream, you don't get too much of a thick cover of makeup. My philosophy is less is more. If you don't need a lot of cover, there's absolutely no need. Right, now eyebrows. I love this product. So this lasts all day. Even in the heat of summer when you're sweating and you're wiping your brow, this stays on. So the best part is this brush. I love this brush. It's also from Avon. It's got the two sides. Okay. And when we start with our eyebrows, remember to go in upward brush strokes like this. See? Sometimes battle to see, so I've got little mirrors here that have helped me see a little bit better. So you see what a difference that already makes as opposed to that one. You don't have to have perfect brows, but it's nice to fill them in because it just finishes off your look nicely. It makes your look a little bit more polished. And follow the natural shape of your eyebrow. And then obviously taper to the end. See? And now for the next one. It makes it easier if you do little strokes. And just to show you what this side is for, okay, it's just for those little areas that the other brush doesn't get to. See? Okay. And if you find it's a little bit dark, all you need to do is take your brush, little brush like this, a little bit of powder, just brush it over. Okay, take this, and then just to make it look a little bit less powdery, like so. See? You really don't have to spend that much time on your eyebrows. I just like to have a perfect brow, and well, close to perfect. And then let's just finish it with a little bit of powder like this, make it fun. Okay, so if you find that you've still got darker circles, I use a little bit of a pressed powder. It's this one. Okay, my sponge, and just a little. It also helps to blend in any eyeshadow that you have underneath your eyes. Okay, right, now we're going to do cheeks. Now I love this. It's one of my favorite products, the Avon True Bronzing Powder. Love it. And this brush is absolutely stunning. It's an Avon brush. It's angled for the purpose of highlighting. So I take the bronzer and a little bit on the top of my cheekbone. Just gives your face a little bit of a lift. And if you want to go on the nose, a little bit on the chin. And then, just to give me a little bit of color, we kind of all feel a little bit drab in winter, I use the MAC, it's called Gentle, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer, so it brightens up the face. You need very, very little. So here's a tip. Smile. Smile. Okay, and then mascara. So there's lots of mascaras out there. I've got a few of my favorites. Today I'm going to be using the Avon one. It's great. It's the Big Style Volume Mascara. It's a nice wand, okay? And when you put your mascara on, go a little back and forward motion so you can get in between your lashes. Okay. Always find doing the left eye, because of the angle, needs a little bit more work. But we get there, we get there. Okay. Put dash on the bottom. So what happens is sometimes when I put my mascara on, I get a slight smudge on this part of my lid. So I take one of my angled brushes, no product on, and I just smudge it. A little brush. You can even use an earbud if you want. You could take the same color and you can go over it just to give it. Do the same on the other eye. See? Make sure we blend it nicely. And then I just want to do another layer of mascara. I like lots of mascara. And we're basically done. Because we're wearing masks, we're not going to be wearing much lipstick, but just to complete this look, it doesn't matter if you've got a bright color on your eyes. It doesn't mean you don't need to wear a bright color on your lips. I love this color. See? Cool. Now we let the hair down. Do our little thing. And we are done.